What is going on there, citizens of the Reject Nation? We're going to watch 2 episodes of Echo, but maybe this is just in one video? I don't know. What are you guys thinking about the show so far? Coy, let's start with you.
Really enjoying it, surprised at the tone, really impressed at the darkness.
That's efficient. John.
I'm ready to love the rest of this.
Oh, shills. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm ready to get into it. Leave a like on this video. That'd be very much appreciated. Also, subscribe, click the notification bell, get notified when our reaction to the next episode of Echo is up. Also, thank you to Prep for helping us edit down these highlights. Full-length reaction watch alongs where you sync up with your own copy of Echo that is available for our Super Sex Rejects over at our Patreon page, where John and I cover several things exclusively with highlights and watch alongs included. Let's get into it. I like to fish, Maya. Oh, cool.
Wonder if they're all going to open in the past.
Who says it's the past?
Yes, the distant future. Earth has been returned to its natural order.
It's past. It's past. I can't confirm.
Oh, this is an IMAX.
Aspect change.
Tell by the aspect ratio.
Nice. Damn.
Damn, they threw
wide
down.
lenses.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
Cool.
Damn. It's like ancient lacrosse.
He caught the golden snitch.
J.K. Rowling culturally appropriated Choctaw culture?
She would never do such a thing.
Uh-oh. Get off the pot, man.
Oh, the ultimate player enters the fray.
That's really cool how they built these sets.
Great trapezius definition.
This guy's his whole own team. Yeesh.
I'll f you up, bitch.
That's what that spit was.
Come at me, bro. Team red or team blue? Always red versus blue.
I really like that the dude is just sitting waiting for like, they need me. Oh, the stakes.
It's the name of one of Jake Sully's kids. Except it's spelled differently.
Sports for banishment. It's hardcore.
Oh. Damn it.
Dude is a beast.
I got money riding on you. Damn, blue team's really catching up since that one guy came in.
That guy is
Jesus
crushing.
Christ.
Tom Brady over here doing the work.
I love that they're just letting this play out as its own story.
Get in there. Yeah, there you go.
Well, up. Final point.
Something like this is actually really difficult to choreograph.
I can't even imagine.
Especially all this crowd work you gotta do with everyone.
Yeah, and all the dodging and jumping and diving.
For a sport none of us know. Like, it's impressive storytelling without the sport rules.
Whoa. Dodge, duck, dip,
getting
dive,
activated.
and dodge.
Okay, so it seems like there's some type of like omnipresent, tethered through time memory thing happening here.
A temporal.
Like she's
got like a
connected to
power-up.
her connected to her bloodline's memories.
Oh my god. Dude's eyes about to pop out of his head.
Credits.
Ooh, opening
Well
scene.
done. Well,
That was
HBO
cool.
presents.
Hey.
This is like the True Detective opening.
Well,
Yeah, I know. HBO presents Echo. I noticed Vincent D'Onofrio was not one of the main credited.
Ah.
They don't want people to know it's him.
Trying to keep it a surprise.
There he is.
But he's he's right here.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
visual echo on the title. Nice.
Flash of lightning.
Ooh. Flash of the fire alarm.
Good old biscuits.
Damn, it's smart. Instead of a doorbell. It's not made to be off-road.
So demanding.
He just brought you all that stuff. No thanks for the Pop-Tarts.
Different Pop-Tarts.
It is, yes.
Oh, many moon come Choctaw.
Hey.
Now this depicts the animals talking to the wind, symbolizing the harmony with Mother Earth.
Sure it does.
He's bullshitting.
It's amazing.
Buy the damn thing, buy the damn thing, buy the damn
Buy the damn thing.
The dead. It took me a while to get that.
Oh, it's great. They're subconsciously drawn to buy the damn thing.
But the aesthetic of our casita is a little more southwesty. Do you have any of those Navajo rugs?
Oh, boy.
Sure, anthropology, they have all the ethnically ambiguous schmutta you could possibly
Oh. Shots fired.
Drive over to anthropology and get your Navajo rug, but that's all stuff from Madripoor. But if you buy
Madripoor. Okay.
Scully Ickshow, you're getting authentic, handmade art from humble Native American artisans.
Go away.
We'll take it.
good
Do you have any of those bolo ties?
bolo ties. Does a chicken have lips?
You don't have to make Caucasian people look stupid in order to elevate your. What are they?
I don't know. I'm just focused on when I
White side
can
of
buy
Greg
that
just
stuff.
came out.
What is that?
Oh, what's all this? You get your income tax check back or what?
I don't know why you gotta be all somehow. I just helped you with that sale with the Naholos.
You know, I got better cameras than that piece of shit.
Whoa, Marvel Spotlight.
Jeez.
Slow
Marvel
down.
swear light.
No, I need way smaller.
How about that?
Wow.
I need teeny tiny, like a little hummingbird's tongue.
He's going to be like George Lopez in Blue Beetle. He's going to be like tech genius.
John, you sound so racist right now.
He's clearly Mexican.
Yako Key for all your hard work. Extra busy with Maya back in town and all.
Oh, I was so excited.
Oh, my God.
When I took Chris to the rink yesterday.
Just like casual drop.
How does he know?
Well, Maya is being like, don't tell people I'm here, but I'm going to show up to roller skating rinks.
I'm walking around outside in broad daylight. Uh-oh.
What a surprise. Somebody's grandbaby having a birthday bash I don't know about.
We need to talk.
Yeah, some stuff you should have told me.
She really does have an intimidating presence. God, there's going to be a cool action scene that happens here.
All on skates.
Maya's back.
She came by to see you.
Not likely.
The guy from Reservation Dogs told me about it.
What you after?
You don't want to know.
Oh, there's like voyeur shot right here. I'm wondering if it's a
Kang?
skate
Hey,
guy.
romantic?
Kang, definitely Kang. Loki holding the story.
And it's my understanding that she's just passing through town.
And nothing more.
Just if you can, encourage her to stick to her plan. Pass through town without causing any trouble.
And get the hell out of Dodge.
It is a very interesting street level world they're deciding to explore here in
I
Oklahoma
was
with
just
this
thinking,
culture.
this
Yeah.
does not feel like a Disney Plus show at all. Like the leap between
Well, when I heard
Hawkeye
street
and this.
level, I thought, oh, New York City. But then to have it focused not
in a skate rink,
instead of it just being like Maya's people are good people, you could feel like
the tension
some of
and
the
the
dirty
history
deeds
and-
that goes on around this town.
Yeah.
Among the
Positions
Mr.
people
Family.
are forced
Yeah.
into, yeah. Oh, you gonna hold up that train? We're going spelunking.
she's jumping on a train.
I just want a whole compilation and documentary about the people who just make these random UIs for like apps and shows.
'Cause I think she's jumping on a train. Just want a whole compilation and documentary about the people who just make these random UIs for like apps and shows. 'Cause I think she's jumping on a train. Just want a whole compilation and documentary about the people who just make these random UIs for like apps and shows.
Yeah, buddy.
Woo.
Let's go. Let's go.
Cool. Woo!
Mission Impossible Dead Echoing.
I mean, the visuals are great. I do feel like she is surrounded by a lot more interesting characters than herself, though, right now.
Yeah, everyone else is just big and charismatic, and she's so nuanced and subtle. I want to know more about her, too.
Speed.
Woo. Cool.
Nice transition.
They always do that great subtle push in.
Follow your heartbeat.
Damn, how is her heart so steady at a moment like this?
Training.
I mean, she is badass, though.
Oh.
That lighting's rad. Woo. Wee.
Nice.
The stars. Interesting cut.
Come on, Hereditary, this dude.
That is a lot of grip strength.
Great treads on those shoes, too.
You think she has the six-pack?
Definitely.
Definitely strong core.
Red lighting, the mark of any cool noir show.
Yes. Someone's developing photos in this train car.
Camera, like a hummingbird's tongue.
It's like Star Trek.
Whoa, chilling.
Weird shot.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Damn it.
Mars Pope, me have to call right now. I'm in the middle of a mission.
Yes.
Sorry, Grandma.
Guy in the chair.
I like that he's got it like hands-free because he's such a safe guy.
Yeah.
Like he's not holding it.
Sometimes he's impressionable in the right direction.
I really appreciate it.
Oh, what do you think of that toxic waste fat?
Maybe the stuff that made Daredevil or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the same ooze.
Oh. Well, that pink slime they make McNuggets out of.
More likely that.
All my band's stolen gear.
Oh, that's why the off-roading. I didn't put that together somehow, like a fool.
Hold on.
You idiot, Coy.
Come on, Maya.
Whoa.
She's going in.
Damn. A fully stocked utility belt.
We don't know what she's trying to retrieve right now, right?
Not to my knowledge.
This just Fisk supplies.
It's a priceless piece of art.
The rabbit in the snow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. It's her metal leg.
metal leg, but still, that hurt as an experience.
Thank God she doesn't have a... right?
Yeah, I mean,
That was still crunchy.
better than the alternative in this moment. Oh,
Mystical powers, let's go. Let's see what happens.
unlock the spirit of your ancestors.
Echo
Do some
activate.
magic shit to this train.
The strength.
Oh,
Cool.
not bad.
So that's kind of like what we were talking about with Kahori. Like, it's a moment of, like, discovery and, like, I don't know. I've already felt more like her being disoriented by the powers than just having them.
That's fair. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, jeez.
Terminator leg.
Yeah.
Come on. Where is she?
You're doing great, Biscuits.
Biscuits.
This gets out here with no training.
Ooh.
Damn, this is like a video game mission.
Oh! Jesus Christ, he's way over there!
Get over there, bud. You got one job to do.
I feel like that'd be burning her hand.
Oh, goody.
Why do these action scenes always lead into a tunnel?
This is crazy!
Yeah, make sure you clarify that. Woohoo, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Ha, ha, ha. Not bad. Not bad. She's been watching Fast and Furious.
Good job, Biscuits.
You really brought the gravy today.
You almost died!
We almost
died!
I like that. Correct himself.
Wait, communication.
That was really funny.
I took it back.
Steal anything? She plant something?
Yeah, she needed to know what was in there. We have no idea what she's doing.
I love her little smiles of relief.
The train made it to New York City. Yeah, it must be some Fisk products.
We's gonna be unstoppable.
Yeah, that guy.
Hey.
Tracksuit Mafia?
Hey.
Munition just came in. Top stuff. Good times, Cat.
Yo, unpack this.
Unload these drum heads. D9X.
Obviously.
Disney's X-Men 97.
Oh, it's an Easter egg!
District 9 on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
She did plant something.
Not
A
bad.
message.
I'm coming for you.
Like an epoxy bomb.
Ooh.
Yeah, they really blow a place up.
Every phone in the house.
I am very curious to see what the marriage between the fantasy, mystical side and the street level side will feel like.
Well, it's starting to accelerate, right? Like that scene is the first time we've seen her actualize it.
It's building to it.
Yeah.
When'd you get the call?
Just before I called you 15 minutes ago.
Man, this guy's going to be a bad guy.
Yeah. He moves like a fighter too much.
Heard from the other stops. Transfers up and down that whole line. Everyone did them exactly as usual. D9X was no different.
So what are you saying?
That's the one that flew.
We had nothing to do with this. We keep our heads down and our mouths shut. Any crap rolls down the hill, it won't land on you. It'll land on me.
And I brought plenty of bags.
Shouldn't he have texted that in sign language?
Yeah, just little hand signal emojis.
I don't get it, guys.
She's officially back in town.
Yeah, really.
Oh,
Upgrade.
Look at all the bows.
I really miss you around here. 20 years, way too long. I go get things.
Yeah, chop chop.
If somebody comes in, just holler. Ah.
Oh, fun.
It's like a comic book panel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leg upgrade.
Sure. Oh, yeah, he's got to do some modifications.
Haha, their armory melted.
A job well done, sir.
Pat in the back.
Holy shit. It's made of vibranium.
The real one take time for me to build. That's temporary. Don't you run off with it.
That's a spare.
That's the woman
from
she
the
sees.
visions.
Maybe she doesn't really understand her heritage.
That's Choctaw.
So we're going to learn together.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. When they merged, turned into human beings, your grandmother
Oh.
would trace your roots back to Choctaw.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's that direct line.
Ancestors would watch out for family in times of need.
It's interesting, too, that they gave this rendering an actual fertility-esque physique. It's like a detail I never would have expected.
Your grandmother knows all that. You ask her.
Yeah, I didn't ask to hear your life story, and by extension, my life and our people's life story.
Enough of my own upbringing.
Uh-oh.
New car, Chola?
Biscuits borrowed, man.
Oh, yes.
Speak of the devil. I don't think she saw you, man. I think you're good.
That was amazing. Oh,
I just
biscuits.
admire it, you know. Have a good one.
One.
That shot was perfect.
I showed up for Kingpin and Maya, but it's these supporting characters who I think are really elevated this show to another level.
Man, it's been like 18 hours. Pokey's gonna kill me.
I love you, man. You really messed up.
Biscuits here again. Pretty new PlayStation. I'm not trying to brag or nothing, but, you know, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't need the money to fix my grandma's truck. It's now at a low price of $100.
Damn, dude. I'll buy it.
Meeting Bonnie.
Everyone's from Reservation Dogs.
What happened to the truck?
I was driving them back roads and I might have been a little distracted.
Jeez, are you okay? And what was the trouble?
No trouble at all. I'm okay. Billy Jack's okay, Maya's okay, but the truck, it's...
Oh, no.
Oh, dude, man.
What?
Maya is here? She's in Tamaha?
Did I say Maya? I said jambalaya.
I'm losing you. Please call the tip line. If you want to buy a PlayStation, thank you.
Biscuits, where is she?
Over and out.
Biscuits, don't you dare do this to me.
Aw. I really feel like the community and the people, everyone has distinct personalities and they feel real.
They feel alive, yeah.
Like they're off doing stuff right now, and I believe that in the show, which I don't often. Pop-Tarts.
Filled with protein.
I think she has every idea.
That's a fair point.
He's already doing business there, though, and she knows it.
Introduce a little chaos. Ooh.
I like her color scheme.
Ooh.
His name is awesome in
Inflection
ASL.
there.
Just lay low.
See, even though they're at odds, I feel like this could be one of the potential times where, like, a guy you don't want to be a villain maybe falls into that side of
area.
things, but maybe he's got like some kind of point that they could articulate in a sophisticated way.
Yeah, because her indifference to everyone that she actually does love is going to be...
Like, I see an opportunity in a character like that and a lot of these characters that so many of these shows present and squander. And
Yeah.
I hope they nail here because they could.
Because she obviously needs to figure out how much she cares about these people, and he might be the one to be right while she's wrong and right.
Bonnie.
Oh, no.
Girls are always fighting.
Women, am I right? Ouchie. Whew. Shoot your way to the past. Damn. Thank you, Georgia.
All right. All right.
Beautiful.
That was truly like under. There wasn't a lot of action in it, but all the dialogue was so action packed. Like the end was the only time. Like obviously the train scene, but they really let that be subdued. I was afraid this episode would end with like a third act cacophony.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That was really cool.
Like,
where's
requisite
Daredevil?
Action. He was in the train
Is
somewhere.
that not the name of the show? There actually is a new comic called Daredevil and Echo. It's pretty good.
Daredevil Echo.
Well, where is he? Wasn't he in Oklahoma?
If you went all the way to She-Hulk land, why didn't you come all the way to Echo Land?
Why isn't he helping out the reservation land?
Just everywhere, man. He could be everywhere.
That's why
There's so
Vincent
many
D'Onofrio
Matt
wasn't in
Murdocks
the
that-
opening credits. Why wasn't he there?
Should be white saving. What's going on?
Why isn't Charlie Cox top billing? Why isn't he the original Choctaw?
Yeah, I think it's really good. There is this part in my mind. This is the problem with social media rhetoric that can often circulate, and just the optics around Disney deciding to because they've been toying with their release strategy. I actually really like what they did with What If. Surprisingly, that one a day.
Yeah,
that sounded like a terrible idea at first, just for our end, and then that ended up panning out really well. Just like how it panned out really well for everyone who bought a shirt at rejectnationshop.com.
They really
where you can. I always love John's like. Transition. Whenever I mention the shirt, he does the first the hair, and then look at my shirt.
So I gotta get the hair out of the way.
I just
so you
see
can
it
see what's on the
my
shirt.
side eye.
I want to be
I
the
see
Vanna
it
White
in my
of
peripheral every
rejectnationshop.com.
time. Hair.
I
look at
I love your designs so much, and I just want to accentuate them.
Anyway, thank you to all who've been buying tees, and you look good while doing it too. And I mean, come on, look buff, comfortable.
Boy, oh my God,
that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. I thought that this was a really solid episode, and I like everything that it's building to. My favorite part about the show thus far, and we're gonna watch the third episode in just a little bit, so I'd really prefer if we just kept this really short. I mean it, gents. Is the supporting cast. I think the supporting cast has really been a saving grace to it, because while I think everything's shot really well, I'm intrigued by the Choctaw culture. I am a little bit like semi-nervous about what's it ultimately going to meld into once we go full Choctaw mysticism, because it's the street level stuff that I find the most intriguing at this moment in time. But I'm completely open-minded to seeing what they ultimately integrate. I think my one concern is pretty apparent if you actually watch the reaction, is that I'm just not super emotionally invested in Maya right now, and I have no qualms or apprehensions. There was nothing about me that was the least bit concerned about someone who is deaf, and that can keep. I feel like some people might, well, is it because she can't talk that it could be a limitation? I'm like, no, but some of my favorite performances ever are usually just quiet body language performances with minimal dialogue. So I didn't think there would be some type of barrier there. Right now, I can't quite put my finger on it. Granted, it's just the second episode, but we did spend a decent amount of time with her in Hawkeye. While I like her here more, and while I like what she serves as a plot narrative device going forward, it is everyone and everything else surrounding her. I'm talking like in terms of technicality of filmmaking, cast, everything around her I find way more interesting than just her right now. And that's my main concern with the journey moving forward. That's all subject to change in literally one episode. I'm not even quite sure what it is that they need to do, because I felt like last episode they bombarded us with a cacophony of information about her and the journey. But there is something that is keeping me at a distance, and I'm not quite sure what it is just yet. Maybe I'll be able to articulate it later on. But it's not at all deterring me from enjoying the show. All right now, I think it's like a cool I think it's a cool crime world. I like how it develops into the MCU. I think it's cool that we're getting this Fisk expansion. The shadow, the pall that he casts over everything is really neat. So I really am liking it. But that is the one thing, I guess, not so much a criticism, but something I'm craving right now. Craving the hunting for it. Koi.
I personally care more about Echo here than I did in Hawkeye as well, but it's starting to get. I see what you're saying. By the end of this episode, I was starting to feel like I wasn't thinking about that as much because that had affected me the first episode and like half of this one. But with the Bonnie stuff and with the character starting to come into her, like I feel like, you know, she's not in town. Now that she's in town, I'm like, okay, we're all starting to bring these disparate storylines to me caring about Echo because it's her relationship that's starting to be more apparent and feel. So I think it's going to be, for me, maybe for you as well, kind of like Loki season 2, where we were both worried that he was just like, I'm an agent to the TVA. And then by episode 5, we were like, oh, I see why they had to build all that to him. So I think as long as that turn happens, I'll be okay. But I definitely understand where you're coming from now. I hope that happens. I really like that this show, and I think I now understand why they did this all as one binge. I think it's because the audience they're appealing to isn't used to slow content. I think that you have a show that is going to have a lot more dialogue than action, and I think that people are probably waiting for third act fight scenes or for big bads. And I think when you've got a 5-hour delivery of something, the things on social media are going to be like, Daredevil fight, Kingpin fight, good. And then they won't have to worry about people not talking about like the dialogue scenes that would inevitably not be part of social media conversation. So I think the release model is now starting to make more sense to me with this particular show, because this episode I really enjoyed, but I'm not necessarily the target demo anymore. I like slow burn, True Detective-esque shows. I like more drama. And so I think my attention span after growing up with VHS is aware that this exists and not all of their demo is. So I think releasing these day and date might actually work out for their favor because social media reactions will be about other things.
Yeah. And
so I'm enjoying it.
Especially get your Netflix characters over here with a model that resembles something more of Netflix.
This definitely feels more HBO Netflix, and I think that'll be the conversation.
Yeah. I think it's a lot of pros. I think it's like it's primarily a pros experience.
This is in my upper half of Disney Plus shows so far.
Yeah. I like her more than Iron Fist. I like the character of Echo more than Iron Fist. But at least he was like enjoyably bad.
Yes, that's true. And in Defenders, we could all be like, why are they going to him so much? Because we gotta get these guys over here.
That's the favorite part about it.
But yeah, I'm enjoying this more than I expected, and I think that it feels a lot more like David Mack art than I expected. It's got a really wonderful pacing, and it feels like the opening credits, if I'd seen separately, I'd be like, they're really trying to be True Detective, but the show actually feels like that kind of grit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's as dark as True Detective. I'm saying so far it's earned its opening credits.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I agree with pretty much everything that you guys have expressed. I liked all the things that you guys liked.
John wins. He agrees with
John,
everything.
I am
even the things we are not on the same page about.
I think I have a guess as to what might not fully be clicking together here, because I was kind of noticing it during the episode, and I do think it's interesting that they have so many people cast from Reservation Dogs, because what I love the most so far about this is the times when it's reminding me of that show, because that show has a very unique, strange, but also very intimate kind of tone where you feel like you're just absorbing the vibe of the both indigenous culture and a town kind of like this. And so I feel like it's neat that they pulled these actors together, and when you're focusing on that stuff, it's when it feels the most organic and like a real story. And that stuff kind of helps Maya's character, because everyone's like, is she back? What do we do about it? Like, everyone's so kind of up in arms about her. But I feel like when you go to Maya, she's kind of just in this lone wolf action badass story, and like all the interesting nuanced character beats are mostly through other people. And this episode introduces the idea of like, oh, okay, she's gonna have some, magical link to the first Choctaw and the power that lies within. And that, in the moment, I was like, oh, this feels like Miss Marvel. Like this feels kind of something directly pulled from that playbook. It doesn't feel quite as fleshed as when you're just with the townsfolk and they're dealing with, like, what were you doing out with the car, with this train? Hey, what do you know about this? And everyone's kind of like shuffling truths around. That stuff feels nuanced. And then you also have the third show, which is, Daredevil and Kingpin and shit like that. And I like that we don't have to be always doing that. I like that can have distance but still affect where we are here. But I do feel like there are 3 shows happening. One of them is a very pleasant surprise that you're like, man, if they could sustain this and merge all of these, this could be something really, really special. And I can still see the potential for that. But it was during the train sequence where I was torn, because I was like, this is cool. I like a low light kind of set piece like this. But I also was finding myself like not checked out, but just like kind of at a plateau of thrill in that moment, and I'm like, if we had maybe a couple more intimate moments with Maya, or times to see her soften or deal with the struggle that she's not maybe going to show to everybody else because she's got to maintain that tough face, that demeanor. You know, I feel like if we could get some moments to peer into her with the nuance versus the requisite stuff that we A, know about her, and B, often feeds the backstory of a character like this, I feel like that would pull it all together. But as it stands right now, I like all the elements that they have, and I believe that they can accentuate them all to the utmost. But yeah, it's like there are three things I like happening here. One of them I think is pretty great. One of them's pretty good. And the other one I'm like, yeah, this is the meat and potatoes that you need to do a badass, you know, again, lone wolf taking it to the man kind of story. But that's the piece I'm waiting for the most, like, reason to connect to beyond all the requisite stuff because of what kind of show you're watching.
Yeah. I feel like there's more to definitely say in terms of what may be working and may not be working. However, this is designed to be a binge experience, so I'm going to reserve. I'm going to intentionally hold back some stuff. So that way I'm just not like next episode, like, never mind. Yeah. It'll be easier just to kind of give a full encapsulated review once we're done with the 5th episode. So, alrighty, guys. What do you think about Maya? Huh? Yeah? There you go. That's a question.
I'm going to name my band Plateau of Thrill.
I don't know what to say.
Can we just
If you played Red Dead Redemption 2, put it down. Would you rob a train? Leave it in the comments.
That's the best vehicle to rob.
Subscribe, leave a like. Thank you to everyone who's bought a tea. See us for the next episode. Cheers, peeps. Lex, it is time for your Patron of the Day shout out. Your first one for 2024. And I gotta fathom what your New Year's resolution is. Ooh. And that is to buy more batteries. I can understand that running out of batteries, it's a pain in the ass. Sometimes you're like trying to turn on the TV, you look forever for that remote, and then you're like, okay, here it is. Time to turn on the television. And then, bam, you can't turn it on because there's no batteries in there. It is a very frustrating process. Once in a while, you want to take out one of your toys, you know, to pleasure yourself. But then, bam, batteries don't work. So you call up your mom. You're like, Mom, I need batteries for my action figure. Like, what action figure? You still play with action figures, Lex? I never knew you play with action figures.
What about
like,
dolls?
I just need batteries, Mom. Can you please drop off some batteries? And then she's like, well, send me a photo. Then you send her a photo of it. Then it leads to an awkward conversation. And then you go, damn, I should have followed through on my New Year's resolution of buying a year's supply of batteries.
Yeah. AA's, AAA's, D's, 9 volts.
Now you got to have an awkward-ass conversation with your mom because you were irresponsible. You didn't stick to your goals.
Yeah. Make
Lex.
a list next time. L for list, Lex.
You can get a pretty good deal on Amazon.
Always.
AA, AAA, MCO.
They'll drive a drone to your house.
I don't know why you didn't do it, Lex. Not my family problem now.
Yeah, it's okay.
Anyway, good luck with 2024 dealing with this trauma.
Yeah.